Hi, my name is Brenton Hunt and I'm a car finance broker. You know, I'm really frustrated with all the bad stories I hear about the car finance industry. I'm going to take you behind the scenes and give you a frank overview of the down and dirty dealings that can go on in car finance. By watching this video, I hope to save you some real money when taking out your next car loan. Welcome to mycarloan.net.au. Cars are incredible things. They represent your personality, your style. No longer are they merely a machine that gets you from A to B. They're much more than that. Car's all about you. It's something that's very personal, something that's extremely special. We all want to drive the car we need, not necessarily the car we can afford. And that's where car finance comes in. In simple terms, car finance is a solution to resolving the difference between your current bank account balance and the car you want to drive. These days, nearly everyone wants or needs to finance their next car. BMW is famous for getting around the fact that cars are expensive. All they do is simply advertise the weekly cost of the vehicle. This makes owning a prestigious brand feel more affordable to the average person. A common sense brain knows we're going to pay more for finance a car, but most of us are happy to pay a little extra to get the car we want. Car finance gives us the opportunity and the choice. Whether your car's just died on the side of the road, or you need to accommodate a growing family, or maybe a vehicle's essential for your work, car finance is going to be something you may need to consider. If you want to save money, you need to be careful. I get people calling me every day, wanting to get a car loan for a vehicle that they've just found. The main question they have in their head is, do I qualify for a loan? And how much is it going to cost me? When it comes to getting the best finance deal, you need to work with somebody who works for you. Somebody who's got experience, who's actively looking to save you money. But let's back up a bit. You've probably been on the internet for ages. Finally found the car with all the features that you've been looking for. And you've gone and seen it, driven it. Maybe you've even had a friend look at it. Yeah, you've found your dream car. The salesman's told you how much it's going to cost you a week, and you know you can afford it. That's the hard work done. All you need to do is sign the papers. Well, actually, if you stop focusing right now, your new car might cost you much more than you think. Here's some things to think about. What's the principal amount the payments are based on? What fees and commissions does the salesman declare? Have you gone through the finance details as thoroughly as the features on the car itself? You see, some car salesmen aren't working to get you the best deal they can. They're working to make the most money for themselves. You might understand the salesman's making a $3,000 or $4,000 profit on selling the car, but they can easily make 50% or more on the financing and extras. Before you sign up with a car salesman, you need to ask yourself a simple question. Do I want to spend a little extra time that could save thousands of dollars over the next 3 to 4 years? Because if you're prepared to take just a little extra time, you will save money. Just by making one easy phone call, you can get a comparison offer in minutes. You'll immediately see the difference. You won't believe how shonky some car salesmen are. I've seen contracts where the sticker price of the vehicle was $50,000 and the loan payments were based on $55,000. Yes, they increased the price by $5,000 because the car was getting financed. I've seen examples where interest rates were supposed to be 0%, but the car salesman simply added a full 3 years interest onto the price of the car. I've even seen some finance companies charge interest rates of up to 29.9% on top of $1,000 application fees that the buyer pays interest on as well. Oh, and a beauty called a risk fee of up to 9% of the loan amount. Again, you'll pay interest on this fee for the life of the loan. So it really pays to look closely at the details of the deal in front of you. If you don't read and understand what you're signing, you might pay a lot more than you really need to. And this is the advantage of working with an independent broker. There's something that I'll never understand when buying a car. Why is it you can get a cash price from a car salesman and it's $1,000 to $2,000 cheaper than if you're financing it? It's not like the car salesman's financing your loan himself. He gets paid by cheque from the lender before he gives you the keys. So why would there be a difference in price? Here's another thought. Just because you're approved to a certain amount doesn't mean you have to spend it all. There's nothing wrong with going back to the salesman and trying to renegotiate the price once you're approved. He might not change the price, but then again, once approved, you're now a cash buyer, and he might just drop the price. Even if he comes down by $500, remember that's $500 you're saving, plus the interest over the life of the loan. You might even find an identical car elsewhere much cheaper. It's also worth noting that cars purchased from private sellers can be financed. It might take a couple of days longer, just so the details can be verified. But this actually only adds to your security. I'll explain more about this in video 3 of the series. My aim in this video is to make you aware of areas you can save yourself some real money when you're thinking about your next car loan. In the next video, I'm going to go through why car salesmen love car finance. I'll tell you about some of the real life stories we've come across. You'll be gobsmacked to hear what can go on. I'll give you some valuable tips on how to get the best deal possible on your next car purchase. If you found this information valuable, please place a comment in the section below. We would love to read your feedback about what you found interesting or important on the video. I'll see you in the next video.